sort of interesting is that at that point you're supposed to be happy and fulfilled, right? But you know, we all know that story. You know, who's the quote from Dumb and Dumber guy?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. You know, I hope everyone gets everything they want in the world so they can realize it's not the answer, right? And there's really no better way to get depressed fast than to get everything you want in the world.
Yeah.
So I found myself literally depressed for the first time in my life, drinking too much bourbon, which is okay a few nights, but 7 nights in a row, and too much coffee in the morning, and I should have had six-pack abs and been happy. Instead, I was a miserable SOB.
Yeah.
And started digging into, you know, discovered, you know, growth mindset versus fixed mindset. I thought I was always this, you know, open-minded guy, but I hated being wrong, and you know, realizing that being wrong is a superpower, right? Like if you're wrong, it means you're growing and learning. And so dug deep, started digging deep into, you know, why am I not getting my shit together, right? Why am I not treating my wife great or my children great? And why am I stressed and I shouldn't be? And went into, you know, started studying the blue zones. Where do people live not just longer, but healthier and happier, right? What are those common denominators across those places? Which came down to movement, community, you know, and movement, not running a marathon necessarily, but all day movement, right? Gardening, community, having a sense of purpose, doing something for somebody else. And then what you put in your body. And as I was digging into that, trying to figure out what the best stuff to take morning, noon, and night, not just to go up and down, but to elevate my whole day, right? So that I could feel better.
I heard meth will do that.
Meth? Yeah. You come down eventually, I've heard as well, and then you gotta go to the dentist too. So if those teeth start coming out, Mason, I'm gonna come talk to you. So long story short, at the same time, you know, because when it rains, it pours, my wife was going through a nasty bout of insomnia, like not sleeping for days and weeks, and doctors and medication and over the counter, and just looking at this medicine cabinet and pantry full of everything off of Amazon and pharmacies and Whole Foods, and thought, my God, there's got to be a better way to do this. Yeah. And there was all this functional stuff out there that even if it worked, was bringing you up and down, not necessarily improving your underlying health, right? Which is your circadian rhythm. So as we dug into the research, I realized I'd kind of found my calling for the next company. I discovered this concept of chrononutrition, which actually won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2017, and not a single health brand had capitalized on it.
Yeah.